here at St Bees Head, and the traditional collection of a stone pebble needs to be done. And you collect it and you deposit it right at the other end of the run at Robin Hood's Bay on the east. You got to choose your pebbles.
I'm trying to find a small one.
Yeah, good idea. Taking you over 2 minutes to get back from the sea.
Oh goodness.
You've got one to keep and one to deposit.
Leave it Robin Hood's Bay.
That's very good.
Right, let's start running.
Yeah, I was just saying earlier on to the camera that I feel like you're delirious. You're acting like you've already done it and you've not even started.
Great, thanks.
Right, we're running. Well, the video's running.
It's a video.
Yeah, you're not running.
I don't think you should video me all the way up there. That could take me like half an hour, that could.
Well, you best hurry up because you've got to get around that cliff. She's going to head northwest before going east. Okay, good luck. She's off.
So, this is me off. Just headed off from St Bees, ran down, dipped my fingers in the sea, didn't go for the whole foot, but that's one coast done, and now just to get to the other one. So it's a bit of a funny start. It's up along the cliffs. I'm actually heading north at the moment, so you can still see the sea there, and then in a bit I'll branch off to the east and start running in the right direction. So here we are, that's Whitehaven. So I think the first kind of main place I go through, and there we have the Lakeland Fells, which are not at all looking intimidating, rearing over me as I'm approaching them through from the coast. We'll be going through them, hopefully not over them all, because yes, if anybody's aware of the Lake District, it would not be described as flat, but it looks rather stunning. So yeah, we're quickly heading on inwards. Yeah, it's warmed up really nice now, so it's good, but it means I'm going to have to keep a close watch on fluid levels and hydration, but yeah, should make for a cracking run. So yeah, we will keep on plodding, and yeah, I think today should be a good start. So I've been climbing steeply, my first big ascent, and you can see I've got up from the coast. So yeah, St Bees I imagine is down there somewhere-ish, and I've come up and round. It's nice because there's a bit more of a breeze up here, so cool me down a bit in the sunshine, and climb. And yeah, but, making some progress. I suspect this might be the last time I'm going to see the sea, because I've just been in a Dale Bridge. So halfway the first day. Just met Steve for lunch. He came out on the folding bike and came shooting past me. So that was really nice to, hang on, just to check my route, to see him, and yeah, had a spot of lunch, a bit of Diet Coke, topped up my water and my food and everything, and off again. Got a bit chilly, sat down, but the sun's back out again now, so warm up again. It's just this wind, so it goes from being like boiling warm to freezing cold in seconds. Yeah, so I've got about 15 to do after lunch, and one massive climb, I believe, pretty much up and over the Harnister Pass, so that is going to be a challenge. Hopefully lunch will have gone down by then. We can see. Oh. So I'm just along Ennerdale Water now. It's very calm and peaceful, but it's technical to say the least, so running is slow distinctly, because you can see these rocks do not make things easy, and you know, one false move, one twisted ankle and the game could be over. So doing the best to keep my speed up, but also keep it safe. Ooh, see? Yeah, so I think I'm going to stop filming and watch my foot placement and hope I keep making good progress, but at least it's pretty still. I think I'm going up and over one of those things in a bit. But now I'm going up there. Yeah, so one steep, shortish sharp hole up and over, and then it's downhill all the way. That leads on. So yeah, 6 miles just under to go. Feet are sore from the rocky technical bit, but apart from that I think I'm doing okay. I'm going to have one last snack and beast it up. That's my road home. I think that's Ross Throat down there, at least I hope it is. And that'll be day 1 of 6. My legs are tired, my feet are sore, and it's not going to get any better.
Here she comes. End of day 1. Well done.
Hey!
Well done, Laura.
Come on down. 5 to go.
How do you feel? Don't answer.
5. Okay.
Don't answer that. You can walk now to the van.
Oh, it's still en route. I've got to run.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Do you want to give me the van keys?
So, early morning start here in Borrowdale. Lovely little Herdwick lambs here, they're titchy tiny still. But not too bad a morning for them. It's not frosted, very scenic. Might just be able to see our lay-by parking in the van behind us, which is, suits us very well for the night. Put it down to the pub for a quick pint, and then yeah, peaceful night in the van, camped up, a bit of van dinner, a bit of curry and rice, and I'm just warming up, walking back the way to Borrowdale to pick up the route again. So should be a cracking day today. A few big hills to keep me in check. I am taking a lower option route. There are couple of options, one of which goes over Helvellyn and Striding Edge, which, as much as I'd love to do, I think I've got a challenge enough with what I've already planned, so we'll not be going over Helvellyn today. Do it next time when I walk it. So I came from somewhere down there this morning. Been a bit of climbing to do already, you can see, but very pretty. It's absolutely empty out here apart from the sheep. It's early, so very beautiful. So I've definitely gained some height at this point. You can't even see Borrowdale, but it's down in that valley below, and you can just about see the path kind of winding its way down the river in the valley. Oh, I can just see some walkers down there too now, heading their way up. But it's been a stiff scramble up at all this stuff here, so hands and knees, definitely not running. So I've just come down that little valley thing there, finally picking up a bit of pace on the descent. That over the crags and everything there, and that lump, people on top, and then down, and then that edge and everything. I believe that's like Helvellyn, Striding Edge, all of that. Glad I didn't go that way, and then I have to get all the way down into the valley, and then I'm climbing up to the same height again. And it's 10:15 and I feel done in already. So yeah, I think this should be the hardest day, but blimey heck, it's a tough one. I'm really frustrated with the slow going, but I can't do anything about the fact that I'm climbing mountains, and yeah, there's lots of rocks underfoot. So yeah, just need to crack on and just, yeah, bear in mind that it is a really hard day, and I'm doing the best I can. Another peak, another summit with this magnificent tarn, and then higher peaks all around. I've just come from that there, in Grasmere, and actually not going down this way to Patterdale. It's pretty stunning, but hard going yet again, so I've got a rocky descent again, I imagine now, and then to meet Steve for lunch. I've done just over 10 miles, oh god, and it'll be close to 30 again today, so yeah, not really broken the back of it yet. Oh well. So that's Patterdale down there in the valley. I've just met Steve for lunch there, and I'm now climbing again the last hill of the day, but the highest, Kidsey Pike, the highest point on coast to coast. So in theory it's all downhill from here, but it has been tough, seriously tough today. I'm shattered, and I'm only halfway distance wise and one massive hill still to go, so yeah, thank goodness tomorrow's flatter, but we've got some bad weather coming in, so it's tough, really tough, but then I suppose I expected that. So this should be it, top of the coast to coast. It's a bit windy, so it'll probably get noisy, it won't be long. So yeah, in theory it's all downhill from here. We're heading that way, sharp downwards, and about 9 mile on the flat still. But at least it looks a little bit flatter over there. Although I'm going to the highest pub in England tomorrow in 40 mile an hour winds and rain, so we'll see how that pans out. Not sure if I feel better than I look or look better than I feel this morning. I've had a good night's sleep in an Airbnb, but very puffy. My eyes are really squinty this morning. And yeah, pretty blooming knackered after yesterday. So just warming up really slowly, coming out of the shop now. You may just be able to glimpse the Lakeland Fells in the distance behind me. Good riddance to them. A little bit of climbing today, but not as much, thankfully. And then, yeah, I've got the weather to contend with in a bit. It's dry at the moment, which is great news for a dry start, but yeah, high winds and torrential rain. And Steve is being a main support crew day today and gonna bump into me multiple times along the way to make sure I'm fed, warm, etc. So if I can just keep plodding on, hopefully I can make it to Tan Hill. So I've made it, the M6 bridge. All these people in little metal boxes speeding away, and I'm running across the country. It's a bit surreal. There's the lakes over there, and even those behind now, and then onwards. From here it's a bit windy, and the weather is going to be coming in today, so I don't think there'll be a lot more of this malarkey. But yeah, this is a defining point on coast to coast, so I'm really proud to have got this far. Right, let's get going again.
Here she comes. Togged up, it's about 5 degrees out there. Gusts of 20s, going to go up to 40 mile an hour later on, and it could be driving rain for a few hours. A real horrible weather front's coming, but it's not too bad at the minute. She's just coming up to Sunbiggin Tarn, which is about 11.5 miles in today, and she can see the van, so I think she's very excited. Do you want a cup of tea?
It's definitely raining now.
I best take a zoom slightly there. You're a whole head.
Oh God, nobody wants that.
How you feeling?
Buzzing.
Good. Let's keep it up. Right, I'm going to stop this quick video and get you fed and watered. Come on, eat up.
It's not very good, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just trying to get some of the other aspects. So she's got to the van just after halfway today. It's about 17.7 miles. And she's had a hot fish and chip mushy pea sandwich.
Do you think they can hear the weather outside?
You might be able to hear the rain and the wind
Battering the van.
So it's fresh clothes, some waterproof trousers, and I've got to push her on out very quickly now.
Please don't literally push me.
No, but how are you feeling? You're positive, aren't you? Even though the weather's horrendous.
A little bit chilly, but I think I'm getting there.
Good, Julia. Polish that off.
Yeah. Lunch was good.
Just had a text pop up from Rob. He says that Donnie's just been for a run in the rain and feels your pain.
Donnie knows nothing of my pain. Donnie's going to go and sleep on the sofa for the rest of the day, I imagine.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to get hooked up to audio.
I've just parked up at the top of, must be Nately Moor. It's quite near to the 9 Standards rig, which you won't be able to see today. No one can, not even if you're there. Just at the Yorkshire Dales National Park border sign, and it is horrendous out there. I daren't even lower the window it'll just blow in a ton of water. It's raining and then sleeting. It's 2.5 degrees on the thermometer with the strong winds. So Laura is out there somewhere. I might get an idea of the wind. No, it doesn't look so bad this side because I've parked this way so that we can get some shelter. And hopefully she can arrive safe for one last hot drink very soon. You can probably just see the figure coming towards us through the window. Yeah. This could be complete sense of humour failure or delirium. Right, action stations. Quick.
I don't think I can stop.
Hey?
I can't stop, Plug.
No. Do you want to come in?
No, I don't think so. That's good.
Right.
Just a bit of tea, then I'll go.
Have you been okay? Has it been safe enough on the moors? I mean, the wind's been horrendous.
It's very cold. I've had horizontal snow in my face.
Yeah.
So it's just kept going.
You've got at least 1.5 miles on this road now, but it's going to be block headwind.
Yeah, no.
So that's horrendous.
I've had block headwind all the way.
Yeah.
At least it's not snowing anymore.
I know the sleet's gone. Are you okay to carry on?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
warm
warm
enough.
enough to keep moving. I'll cool very quickly though, so
Yeah.
just keep going.
I'll follow you down this road.
Yeah.
And then you're going to peel off.
It's downhill now, isn't it? So.
Yeah, you'll peel off, but you've got to go around the famous Raven Seat farm.
Right.
I don't think you'll stop there, but if you are in any trouble, knock on that farm door, and then
You'll
see
be
you at the
following me along the road now, won't you? So.
Yeah.
I was to
Okay.
say, I've got 6.5, so it's not too bad.
Stop a little bit before. Is that what it says left? 6.5.
Yeah.
Right. Is that to Kel? Then you're going to stop a bit.
That'll be
before,
to Cowd, so be
maybe
a bit
6
before.
mile.
Okay.
Right. You're right for energy. You want biscuits?
I'm not hungry. I think I'm okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll flag you down.
Yep. Right, here she is. There's a particular small road section which is about 1.5 miles long, and she's already making good progress. So, I don't know if you can get any idea of how horrible that weather conditions and that wind is, but determined to make the progress today. So this is incredibly brave. Very, very proud. Let's stay with her for this mile, and then we will go on from there. You all right? You okay? Definitely not okay.
So there's been a few issues today in terms of the weather. As much as plenty of layers, full waterproofs, trying to keep moving, and Stevie meeting me multiple times along route to keep warm and everything. Up on the moor, there was one kind of moor climb. Even though I took the low route, it was absolutely bitter. At one point I was running into a block headwind with hail or snow or whatever it was. It was frozen, but it was like scouring my eyeballs so I could barely see. And yeah, it was just, like it's meant to be May. So I met Steve again on the next road crossing and had a bit of tea and tried to keep going, but I was frozen and soaked through because, there's only so much waterproofs can do in that kind of condition. So he essentially pulled me before I got too cold, about 5 miles short of Cowd, which was meant to be the destination. So we're parked up at Town Hill now. I'm balled up and warmed up. We've just ordered some food that's going to be dropped out to the van, but it leaves me with a dilemma of 5 miles that I need to make up, and it was meant to be the longest day tomorrow of about 34, so a 39-mile day it would be pushing it a bit. So I was hoping to be halfway at this point, and I'm not. Just have to see what happens next.
Right, good morning. This is the beginning of day 4. But
That's really close to my face.
I know, it's the end of day 3. Laura, I had to pull her yesterday through mild hypothermia. It was horrendous, the weather, and she stopped at about 27 miles. So we're back at the start of where we stopped, and she's got to try and make those miles up. And the weather is just sleeting nicely at about 1 degree. But as I said, the sleet's in the right direction. Hopefully the wind is
still sleeting.
Yeah.
I don't care what direction it's in.
A little bit on our back
Stop
and
saying
side.
it's in the right direction. There's no right direction. It's May and it's sleeting.
It's good
That's
sleet.
far too close to my face again.
There's good
You
sleet
can probably
and-
see the cereal in between my teeth.
Good sleet and bad sleet. This is good sleet. And I need you to get going. It's 7 in the morning. We got up at 6. We got back down to the green route to the start, and you must go. So there you go. Be brave.
Stop videoing me. It's not sleet, it's snow. It's settling, it's snow.
Yeah. Good luck.
So I'm on my way to Cowes, making up the miles I missed yesterday because of the awful conditions. As you can see, the weather is great still. So to say this is actual snow on the moor here. This is, yeah, it's definitely settling in patches. I could jump the last one. I don't fancy my chances here. So it's either wade up to my socks or, yeah.
Right. Little figure coming down the hillside. Definitely my wife. She's the one running. Well done! This is Kelv. Right. How are you feeling? That's good.
It's supposed to be balmy down here. Naughty.
Just a little one.
Don't ever tell anybody at work I turned down a tea. My life will be over.
No, but you got proper 7.5 miles before I next see you now. So
It's over. If we can just do that, I think I've cracked it.
there is a Lowdale-Swaledale route. I went into Keld, and they do it's official sign saying coast to coast Swaledale. But you've got it in your phone now, haven't you?
Got it on my watch.
On your watch.
It's not what it says in the book.
Right, that's it then. One more climb.
It's longer, that route too.
Do you want to come in?
Distance-wise at least. I don't know if I do.
No.
I am quite soggy and
Well,
I feel like I should make
got
the most of it.
you got to keep going. Do you need any more food? Do you want a biscuit? A Susie biscuit.
Oh God.
Mum's finest.
I know. I'm worried that I can't even face a Susie biscuit yet. I do have a lot of cereal for breakfast.
You got pizza and stuff, haven't you?
Kind of.
Have you got any food?
Yeah, I've got food.
All right.
Just not the pizza.
Okay.
I didn't think I was going to eat cold pizza in the middle of a moor in a snowstorm.
No, but there's emergencies.
I
Right.
guess you can do it, let everybody see that I have turned down pizza.
No, you'll eat it later. You've got breakfast coming.
Second breakfast.
Second breakfast from the Tan Hill Inn. We are having takeaway breakfast, which I'm going to go and collect now and pay up for last night's luxurious lodgings of swaying camper van in a car park.
Oh, but thank God they're there, and they did drama kit.
And we couldn't even put the pop-up up because the tent up above the van would have been too windy, too risky.
Why did we stay at the highest pub in England?
Because we thought it would be a balmy spring evening. And we had a radio-controlled ordering service.
It's a radio.
So we had to radio the pub saying 2 more pints of black sheep, please, over, and then order the food.
And come knocking on the van door.
And they come knocking on the van door
with
trays of food and drink.
It's a little bit embarrassing because I was tucked up in bed.
Yeah, we made the bed and had the duvet wrapped round our legs, swinging on the bottom with the table pulled up.
It all seemed completely normal at the time. Now you say it.
Yeah.
Those yurts look cosy.
Yeah, so why didn't you see if they were available? That's self-contained accommodation.
I bet they've not got a loo in them, have they?
I wouldn't have thought so.
No. I think it has to have a loo to count as self-contained. That's why the van's self-contained, because it's got the porta potty.
Rightio. Right, this was a long video now. You might have to edit this one.
I know.
So this is a familiar spot. We went for a wild swim here on the Pennine Way, so it's the crossing point. We walked the Pennine Way last year. Hard going, fantastic walk, and it's a hot day here. So yeah, we're just up there, and I stripped down to my leggings and my top and dived into the pool, and it was beautifully cool. And we splashed about for a bit and then on our way again, but yeah, not today. Today is not a time for wild swimming. So I'm up on the moors again. Still pretty windy, as you can probably hear, and I don't know if you can see there's snow on the ground up here still, but it's very snow to begin with, but I'm past that now and I've got the wind on my back. I'm drying off and it's actually really nice up here. I was so worried about this bit, but it's only raining lightly. Plenty warm enough today, got all the layers on. And yeah, there are some stunning views. I've just come up a really lovely valley with lots of waterfalls, and I'm now on the tops of things, and lots of people said make sure you enjoy it, and yeah, yesterday was tough, really tough. I got a little bit too cold, but we'd got strategies in place for that, and yeah, I'm loving this. It's so beautiful, and moving across the country, albeit slowly, under my own steam, just feels amazing, and I feel like I'm getting there. Got a plan for the miles that I missed or didn't make last night. I made those up already this morning, and we've got a plan to save a few miles at the end of today, add those on to tomorrow, and it all balance out into something that's a lot more reasonable. So yeah, it's so far so good, and yeah, I'm just running towards second breakfast, which Stevie has picked up from Tan Hill for me. They didn't serve breakfast quite early enough for our liking this morning, so that's great news. Yeah, just keep on running for now. Bombing it down now to Surrender Bridge. There'll be no surrender there today. Absolutely flying, got a cracking tailwind, and this path is just a pleasure, with having had so much rough terrain. So just flying down past these, assuming they're like old quarry or mill buildings, mining. There's so much industry here, that's why there's tracks like this, and it's all, if time's gone by, but really lovely to see. Almost been a glimmer of sunshine too, so things are looking up. I'm absolutely roasting now with all my gazillion layers I put on this morning, but I think I'd rather have had them than not. It's just there's not enough room in my pack to put them away, so Oh, can you see that? That sunshine, that is. It's almost shadows.
Right, coming to the end of an epic day 4. Laura is coming to the end of an epic day 4. I've come out from the point at which we're going to stop a few miles, the last few miles to meet her, to bring her back home. And we have luckily an Airbnb and caught first sight. She's conquered the Pennines and now in the flatlands. Gone through Richmond and I think we're in what's called the Vale of Mowbray. So she's going to be very, very tired. Today's going to be pushing 40 miles, trying to make up for the miles she lost due to the extreme weather yesterday. Not that she didn't have extreme weather this morning as well, but it's still icy, still getting icy showers, but fantastic effort. Well done, Laura! Keep running! The fact that you're seeing me, you're nearly there now, not long. You're looking good.
I feel like this is what's known as the death shuffle.
No smiles. Right.
Too fun.
Type 2 fun?
Yeah.
Right, well, you're doing fantastically well.
You coming?
Yep, on that note, I'll go and catch you up. Just come to the end of day 4, Laura. You've just seen the van and you've just stopped for a warm down. Well done, love. I know you're absolutely shattered today, but it's an epically long run given the weather and what you've already done already. Are you okay? Yep, brilliant. Right, super effort. Right, now it's time for a quick drive to a B&B and start fixing things. I think I'm head chef tonight.
So, yesterday was yet another tough one. Yeah, I made a solid start over the climbs and through the sleet and the snow and everything, but it's just such a long day, and after that it was meant to, well, it did even out in terms of elevation, but it's just rolling and draining and sapping, and yeah, my guts and my digestion didn't do too well, so I was struggling to eat properly, and the hail storms kept on blowing over, so every time I got a bit dry another hailstorm would come and get cold and wet again, so it's a bit minging. And then we got a plan at the end where Steve was parking the van up about 4 miles short of the end, what was meant to be the end point yesterday, and the plan was I'd run to at least there and maybe a bit further. The only problem was I got to Richmond and my left quad started seizing up badly. I was worried I'd injured myself, but I think it was just the exhaustion. So I kept on running. Steve ran out to the van to meet me, from the van to meet me, but what I didn't realise was he'd actually picked a lay-by that was 2 miles short of the end, so I thought I'd have the option of stopping 4 miles short, which would have made me up a mile from yesterday, because I was 5 miles short of yesterday, but in fact I'd still got another 2 miles to go from that point, and at that point I was pretty physically, mentally and emotionally drained, so I was in a bit of a state. But yeah, I got through those 2 miles and it'll do me the world of good today, because it's another longish one, nowhere near as long as yesterday, which was let this car go, which was 38.8 in the end, so ridiculous, and today should be more like 32, so Yeah, that's hail. It's okay for some, isn't it? I'm 99% sure that that is the sea, and where there's sea there is coast, which is great news. But I've had a few more lumpy bits up and down, so progress has been slow, but oh man, I'm getting there. Really, I'm getting there. One more day. Wow. So you can see the soggy path glittering away as the sleet and rain blows over the moors. I'm surprised by grouse jumping out of me. It's a bit windy. You can hear. There's some showers over there.
Here we are, and yet more weather. This is Colton Moor top, and it's a cross between hailing and snowing. And Laura is just getting up to Trig Point now, ready for another break. I think it might be a pot noodle this time, and hope this weather front passes over. You brought the weather with you again.
When is it going to stop snowing?
I don't know. Right, get to the Trig Point and we must get down. All right.
So we have the master at work in the kitchen. What are you rustling up, Steve?
I'm rustling up for you chicken tikka masala with the green beans as a Mexican inspired rice, and some cheese, because you need the protein, flavour, comfort, and all the other properties of good honest dairy.
Looks fantastic.
Right, good morning. This is the start of the final day of Laura's little jog.
I wasn't ready for this.
And the epic run across the coast to coast. And we have incredible views. I really should go into landscape mode, but I don't profess to be much of a cinematographer. Yes, Laura, how are you feeling? A glorious sunny morning.
Sleeping.
We had a good 8 hours, broken with cramps. Well, not really cramps, just severe pain in the legs.
Severe pain in the legs. Yes, I'm definitely suffering from that.
Yeah. 9 miles, see you in 9 miles. Okay, good luck. That's it, she's off. Day 6. One last long run to Robin Hood's Bay. I've got the usual duties of packing the bed away, having breakfast after her, tidying up, looking at the maps, working our drive to the various points. Should be seeing her 3 times today, and then I'll head to the finish and make my way backwards. So fingers crossed for a really good run for her.
So, last day, grouse, there he goes, plenty grouse up here. Yeah, so sunny start, great news, but you can really see there's a bit of snow still, a bit frosty, but a reasonably cosy night in the van from Blakely Ridge. Glad we were there, not camping somewhere because yeah, it was a bit nippy. So yeah, just 29 miles and I'll be heading for the coast somewhere over there, I imagine. This might be my turn actually. Got a glimpse of the sea yesterday, but definitely making progress that way today. So it's kind of down to Glaisdale now, and then up and over from Grossmont to Littlebeck, and then pottering in. As easy as that, eh? Let's have a look here. This does look like it is me, according to SatNav. 6 miles, Glaisdale. Great news. Done 3 already then. Right, must make the most of the weather while it lasts. Morning. So, glorious sunshine. Last day. Could be thinking I've cracked it, but to be honest, it's still living tough, and yeah, still a long way to go in my book. Another 30 miles today, just under maybe, and I feel a little bit like my body's falling apart at this point, so my legs just are increasingly sore, particularly my quads, so downhill is not so fast anymore. My feet are in tatters, my face, like my lips are chapped, my nose is sore, my eyes are puffy. It's yeah, it's maybe not quite as idyllic as it might appear with the sunshine. But good news is we're getting there, so if I can just keep my little legs turning, hopefully I'll get there at some point today. And yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's sent me messages of support, encouragement, cheering me on. I have read all of them, even if I haven't had time to necessarily respond to you. You guys have all been amazing, and it's been absolutely fantastic to have people follow me along for the trip. It's really nice to see people watch my progress. So thank you all so much. If you haven't already, a little donation to Vet Life would be great if I've entertained you in some way. A fantastic charity, and yeah, as much as I've not officially fundraised for them, it's be great to think that some goods come from my little running holiday, as it were. And if not, at very least, if you're not of the veterinary profession and you do go to a vet, a doctor, a dentist, anything, any professionals like those, please just be kind. Remember, we're all doing a job, we're all doing our best on the whole, and yeah, it's a tough job to do. So yeah, if you see your vet on Monday morning being a bit bedraggled, just think she might have run across the country last week and forgive her for maybe being a little bit tired. Got a few days to rest up after this though, so I'm sure I'll be feeling good. And the focus for now is just getting to Robin Hood's Bay. It still seems a long way away somehow.
Well done. Quite a steep hill.
Yeah. So I've just walked up the hill from Grossmont, 33% incline. You can see it just dropping off there. I think just way back over the moors there somewhere. There's the tracker came running down to Glasedale today, so in progress. But yeah, it's the last big climb for the day, up and over to Littlebeck, and then a few more lumps, and then along the coastal path in. Steve's just filled me up with baked beans and cheesy mash, which is not sitting well on the steep climb, but will hopefully get me fueled up for the rest of the way, and better to be walking with it than running with it, I think. And yeah, so far so good in terms of the weather. No snow as yet, so yeah, we are getting there. I was so happy about having dry feet today, and now I've just come through all this bog and just basically given up. It's pretty heaty and boggy up here, and my shoes are drenched yet again. I'm trying to run through bog, icy cold bog, so I can barely feel my feet now. Isn't ideal. Yeah, the skylarks, but can't quite see one for you. There it is, Robin Hood's Bay, just round the corner. Go on, you meant to be doing gates for me. Yeah. On a schedule.
Come on.
I'll never get the FKT at this rate. I think I might be out of the league of that a little bit.
Right, I'm here at the very bottom of Robin Hood's Bay, waiting Laura. I've heard she's coming. She can't be far away now. Maybe a few minutes. But I don't know if she's spotted, but over in the distance there's an ice cream van. It's either that or a Bedford Bambi. Either way, it's exciting. So she's coming to the close of 190 miles. Coming right the way down now to the North Sea.
So this is just the end of Robin Hood's Bay. Come down a steep hill. There's more down here than I thought, actually. It's all a little bit surreal, to be honest with you. Ice cream, great. There's a pub. And here we go. Robin Hood's Bay, the coast to coast, and the end.
And here she is. Who is this figure coming down the cobbles? It looks like Laura. And she is still running. She's got to run all the way to the sea.
Now.
She's ignored me. But then that's focus for you. And she's in. I'm not going to get my feet wet.
Steve's being media crew again. Oh, a bit slippy. Let's try not to slip now. I'm going to see how far I can run until he tells me to stop. It's going to get deep in a minute.
Well, she's properly gone for it. She has absolutely gone delirious. I think, you know, maybe she got hot feet. What do you think? Hot feet? Yeah, that can cause you to go running straight into the North Sea. Well done, Laura. Well done. Now, she's got the dropping of the pebble from St Bees. and the collection of one from Robin Hood's Bay.
Get my stone. What do I do? Do I lob it?
Well, do whatever you do whatever you want with the St. B stone. What you've got to do is when you pick up a Robin Hood's Bay one, you've got to make sure you don't pick up a St. B's one that someone's already dropped on a previous coast to coast.
Oh God.
Otherwise you've got to run back with it.
I hadn't even thought about that. How am I going to know?
Very, very difficult to tell. Geology. Slightly rougher stones here.
They're packed deep
Pebbles.
because I was terrified about losing them. So they're like right at the bottom. I think they're underneath the face mat.
You've not really thought this through, have you? This isn't good.
Well,
This doesn't make good YouTube.
yeah, I suppose I should have stopped at the top and got the stone in my hand, sprinted down and thrown it into the sea in a dramatic fashion. But right.
Is that the right one?
Well, how can there be a wrong one?
So Laura ran 190 miles in 6 days and has lost a stone. About to lose a stone. Go on then. It's gone.
My running's improved, my throwing hasn't.
Have you found another pebble?
No, I'm going to go find one.
Right. Let's go get an ice cream.
You ready?
Yeah. Running. You got the strength?
No.
It's blooming freezing in here.